All right. Okay, today we are going to go through this paper, May-June 2023, paper 2-1. Okay, this is a 1.5 hour paper. So what I want you all to start doing is that you all have to start doing every single paper like an exam. Okay, so allocate 1.5 hours, sit down, okay, put a timer, try your best to do as many questions as you all can, okay? Then every paper that I discuss with you all mark it, okay? But you all practice all the other past year paper first, okay? Then whatever you all don't know, I want you all to identify the chapters that you all are not clear. Okay, so you all can go and read the instructions here. This is a 70 marks paper. Paper 2 is a relatively easy paper, okay? You should score as high as you can for paper 2. Yes, this is the latest paper, okay? So later I'll show you all the grade boundaries also, so that you all understand. Okay, let's go straight to question 1 over here. CDE is a straight line. Find angle ADE. Okay, this is angle ADE. How do we find? Okay, number 1, we have to find this angle, right? Okay, your total internal angle for a quadrilateral is 360. Okay, we need to know this one. Okay, you can use formula also, but yeah, by right, you should know at least triangle and quadrilateral. Okay, so your total internal angle is 360. So you just need to take 360 minus the 3 angles. So 360 minus 56 minus 104 minus 71, you'll get 129 degrees. Okay, so here it will be 129 degrees. Angle ADE is a straight line. So you take 180 minus 129. Okay, you get 51 degrees. Okay, these first few questions actually warm up money. Okay, you all should close 2 eyes also can do already. Okay, okay. I teach you all some tricks also. You all, for those who don't know, later on, if you still need to clarify with me, you all just ask me. Don't be shy to ask me. Okay, everyone take out your calculator. I teach you all how to use this also. A train journey starts at 21:43. It takes 8 hours and 32 minutes. Find the time the journey finishes. Okay, you all see here, right? This is actually just a 1-mark question. Okay, you can either do it manually or actually you can use calculator to calculate also. Okay, I'm going to teach you all the manual way first. So 21:43, you plus 8:32. Okay, 8 hours and 32 minutes, right? Okay, so here, 21:43 plus 08:32. Okay, you got to remember, if you have more than 60 minutes, you have to add to the hours. So here, if you add it up, you'll get 75:29. Okay, your minutes more than 60, right? So you minus 60 here, you plus 1 here. Okay, don't use your finger count. Okay, I know still some students, you're still using fingers to count. Time, you just use this method. Okay, so here will become 15, here will become 30. Okay, 30, 15, when you have more than 24 hours means it's the next day already. So what you want to do is you minus 24 hours. Okay, like this. So it is 6:15 a.m. on the next day. Okay, 0615, it is 6:15 a.m. So if you write 0615 also is acceptable. Okay, I want all of you to take out your calculator. I teach you all a trick, right? That you actually can use calculator to calculate for this also. Okay, we are going to use this button. Okay, I think those who have been attending, you all hear me mention this trick by your calculator quite a number of times already. Okay, this button here is, you see here, somewhere in the middle towards the left. Do you all see the button? Above the ENG button. Okay, this is called degree, minute, second. Okay, I want you all to know that you can actually use this button to calculate for time. Okay, you type this in, 21, then you press that button. Okay, then you'll see a bubble on top, right? Okay, 43, then you press that button again. Okay, technically I'm putting 24 hours, 43 minutes, then you plus 8. Okay, you press that button, plus 8. Press that button, then 32. You press that button. Yeah. Okay. Do you all see 30, 15? 30 degrees, 15 minutes, and then 0 seconds, right? Can you all see? Okay. Use this trick for your exam. Okay? So if you want to just double check for your answer, time, you can use this button over here. This button is actually degree. It's called degree minutes, and then seconds. Okay, but for your level right now, you'll read this as hours. Okay, hours, minutes, seconds. So whenever you type it in, right, the first one, it will be registered as hour. So it's 21 hour, 43 minutes. Sebastian asks, 0615, both also acceptable. Yes. Okay, either one of this. Okay, 0615 also can. But you don't go and write 0615 AM. 0615 is already in 24 hours. Okay? Everyone know this trick. So whenever you all do time, whether it's the difference in time, whether it's you want to find the ending time and all, just use your calculator to double check for the answer. Okay? Because calculator will never get wrong, man. We all human, we all will have we all will have math error lah. Okay? All clear how to use the calculator? Okay, all the time and it normally comes out in this paper 2 one. Can we write this as working? Which one as working? Okay, actually this one you see 1 mark, don't need working. Okay, don't need working. Okay, they don't expect you all to write any working actually. So you write whatever, also your answer correct, then correct already. Okay, you can use the marks to guide you all through also. Okay, let's go number 3. The diagram shows a straight line intersecting at 2 parallel lines. Find the value of A and of B, and then giving a geometrical reason for each answer. Okay, a geometrical reason means you need to explain what type of angle is it. Okay, so first one, we know that this is also 58 degrees, right? Okay, this one we learned from year 7, 8, 9 already. But what's the reason? Okay, you all need to know the names. The name for this is because they are vertically opposite angles. Okay, don't go create your own name. You need to use the proper name over here. Okay, vertically opposite angles. Okay, what about B? B will be 180 minus 58. Okay, which is equals to 122 degrees. Okay, what's the reason? This is called co-interior angles, or interior angles also they accept. Okay, because they are co-interior angles. No, not corresponding. Corresponding is F. This is corresponding. Like that. Okay. Supplementary angles also can. Okay. Next one. Question 4. Okay, by writing each number in the calculation correct to 1 SF, work out an estimate for the value of this one here. Okay, so you need to convert all of this to one significant figure first. Okay, this one will be 7 times 2 over 20 minus 6. Okay, the 18 one, you all have to be careful. 18 is not become 2, becomes 20. Here you get 14 over 14. Okay, you get 1. Okay, question 5. Eric has 4 colors of paint. Why need to change to 18? Because 18 is 2 significant figure. Okay, this is 2 SF. Can see it? Okay, so you all need to remember the one without decimal place, that means whole number. The rules is different with the one with decimal place for significant figure. You all have to remember. Okay, I just brief you all a little bit. I think decimal place one, you all know how to do, right? Okay, if they ask you to do for whole number, okay, for whole number, what you need to know, right? If you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they want you to round it up to one significant figure. Okay, let's say here is 1 SF. This one will be what? You will stop here, right? But you cannot just leave this all as nothing. It will be 0 at the back. Okay, it will be like that. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it? Okay, 2SF means you stop at the second significant figure, but then the behind value all will be 0. So like that, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? The rules are different for decimal place and whole number. Okay, clear? Clear on this? Okay, let's go to number 5. Eric has 4 colors of paint. The table shows the probability that he uses each color. Find the value of X. Okay, what we need to know, you add it all up for probability. This should be equals to 1. Okay, 1 will be 100%. So your X should be 1 minus 0.3 minus 0.35 minus 0.13, which you'll get 0.22. Okay, question 6. Calculate the volume of a sphere with diameter 4.8 cm. They give you the formula here. V is equals to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. Okay, they give you diameter. So you need to find what is your radius first. Radius will be diameter divided by 2, which is equals to 2.4. Just fill this in. 4 over 3 pi times 2.4 cubed. Type this in the calculator, you should get 57.9. Okay, just round it up to 3 SF, 3 significant figure for your answers. Okay, question 7. The scale of a map is 1 to 125,000. On a map, the length of an island is 9.4 cm. Calculate the actual length of the island, giving your answer in kilometers. Okay, this one, if you don't know how to do, right, what we can do is we use the ratio method. Okay, ratio, you just write like that. Real as compared to map. Okay, or map compared to real also can. Okay, what do I mean real compared to map? You all see here, they say on a map, the length of an island is 9.4 cm. That means we want to find out in real life, this 9.4 cm represents what? Okay, so if you get confused whether you need to multiply or divide, you just put it in a ratio, which I'm going to show you all like this. Okay, so what you do, you see here, I don't know what is the real amount, so I put it as X. Then here is 9.4. Okay, this one we have to know, this is in cm. Okay, this one will be in cm. Then, on the map is 1. In real life will be 125,000. Okay, you don't have to do this if you straight away know whether it's times or divide. Okay, but I'm just sharing with you all. Normally, because sometimes you're a bit confused, right? Okay, don't know whether the times or divide. So we just put it in ratio like this. When you put it in ratio, you can convert this ratio into a fraction. Okay, convert ratio to fraction. This method here you'll be using for like questions like similarity, money exchange. Okay, you can all use this ratio method. How to find X? You cross multiply it, you'll get X equals to 9.4 times 125,000. Okay, which you will get 1175000. Okay, we need to know the unit is cm. Okay, now we have to do conversion of unit. Give your answer in kilometer. How do you change cm to km? Okay, I'm going to teach you all this method called the 3-2-1 method. 3-2-1 means what? For you to change your length, km, meter, cm to mm, you will take is 30, 20, then 10. Okay, I call this the 3-2-1 blast off method. Yeah, no blast off, just 3-2-1. Okay, 3-2-1 zeros. Okay, so you go the other way around, will be divide. Okay, so every time when you all do conversion of unit now, whether it is length, whether it's area, whether it is in volume, I want you all to write this down first so that you clearly can see what is the conversion, and then you won't make a mistake, because in exam you confirm will panic, right? Okay, cm to km, how many zeros? You want divide? Divide here, right? So you see here, you divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you divide by 100, then you divide by 1000. You can break it up, or you want to put it all together also can. Okay, so this one will be equals to 1175000. You can break it down. You divide 100 you divide 1000. To convert it to km, you get 11.75 km. Okay? Clear on the conversion? Okay, cool. Let's go to question 8. The n term of a sequence is 10 minus n squared. Write down the first 3 terms of this sequence. So all you need to do is you sub in n equals to 1, n equals to 2, and n equals to 3 into these terms. T1, 10 minus 1 square. T2, 10 minus 2 square. T3, 10 minus 3 squared. Okay, calculate this, you get 961. 961. Okay, question B. These are the first 4 terms of another sequence. 7, 10, 13, 16. Find an expression for the n term of this sequence. If you don't know this part here, go through my videos on sequences. Okay, this is in chapter 1. Okay, what are the type of sequences that you all need to be clear? I just write down briefly. Arithmetic, geometric, quadratic, cubic. Okay, and then the last one is you observe or try and error. Okay, if one of these don't make sense to y'all, please go back, watch the videos first. Okay, so y'all write this down. These are the things that y'all will need to know for sequences. Always got one question at least, okay, in the paper. So what type of sequence is this? Plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Okay, this is arithmetic sequence. Okay, arithmetic sequence, what is the general equation? Your n term will be a plus n minus 1d. A is your first term. Your first term is 7. Your d is equals to 3. So you just sub into this equation here. 7 plus n minus 1 times 3. Then simplify it. 7 plus 3n minus 3. Then 3n plus 4. Derek, not so sure what you're asking. Ken, 4 plus 3n is correct also. Okay, 3n plus 4, 4n plus 4 plus 3n, both also acceptable. Okay, let's go to question 9. Okay, question 9 is a concept on similarity. Okay, similarity. So whenever you all see similarity type of question, remember length 1 over length 2, area 1 over area 2, volume 1 over volume 2. This one your square root, this one your cube root. Okay, calculate the value of h. Okay, you all see here how to do this? This and this is together. Okay, this and this is the similar sides. Then the bottom one, they are similar to each other, right? Okay, this is how I will normally write it. I will write big over small first, like that. Because the big one is what we want to find. Normally, we put the unknown at the top left of the ratio equation. Okay, so h over 5.6. Okay, the one that is similar in the small triangle. This is what I'm writing here. Is equals to 8.1 over 7.2. Okay, the easy way to do it is you normally put unknown at top left. You can put it anywhere, you'll still get the answer. It's just that it's easier for you to do it. Yeah. This one is length, area, volume. Okay, length, area, and then volume. So because they can ask you all to do similarity for depending whether they give you length, area, or volume. Okay, how to solve for h? You just cross multiply this. This one you multiply, go up. So h is equals to 8.1 over 7.2 times 5.6, which you get 6.3. Yes, corresponding is C shape. Okay, if you're asking about the angle, okay, whatever C shape like that. A and B, A plus B is, no. There's sorry, F shape is corresponding. This is co-interior or interior. Okay, question 10. Okay, question 10. Without using a calculator, work out 2 and 1/7 divided by 5/9. Okay, they say give your answer in mixed number in its simplest form. Okay, when they say don't use calculator, do you use calculator? Yes, you use your calculator. Okay, everyone take out your calculator, type out the answer first. Okay, don't just follow blindly. Write down the answer somewhere at the side first. Okay, because if you don't use calculator, they are just saying you need to show the steps lah. Okay, so everyone take out your calculator, type out 2 and 1/7 divided by 5/9. Write down the answer somewhere at the corner first. Okay, all of you know how to type this in the calculator, right? 2 and 1/7 divided by 5/9. Okay, they want in mixed number, so you go and convert it to mix. Okay, mixed fraction first. Okay, if you don't know how to convert it, I will explain only using 570AX. If you want to convert it, you press Shift, then you press SD button. Okay, Shift, then SD. Okay, your answer you should get is 3 and 6/7. You don't straight away go and write the answer, you'll get 0 marks. Okay, because you see here got 3 marks. But what you want to always do is, whenever they say without using a calculator, use your calculator to just check for the answer and write the answer somewhere on the corner first. Okay, then now we do the proper working. How to do this? You have to convert both of these to improper fraction first. So this one will be you times this, then you plus this. Actually, you don't need to do manual also. This one also go type in the calculator. Okay, 2 and 1/7. You just type it in. Okay, straight away they give you 15/7, right? You use this value. So 15/7 divided by 5/9. When you divide by a fraction, you need to inverse it. So this one become times 9/5. Okay, can I simplify this? This and this, 3, 1. Then you will get 27/7. Okay, then you get 3 and 6/7. Okay, you show the working means you, in a way, you layan. You know what's layan? You layan the marker. Okay, but you always use calculator to find for your answer first. Whatever you can use calculator, find the actual answer first. Okay, let's go to question 11 right now. Describe a single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Okay, this is transformation question. So A to B, this is an enlargement. You all need to know first. You just need to connect 2 points, okay, 2 similar points to each other. Then this will be your center. Okay, the center here will be 0, 7. Okay, then how do I find the scale factor? You just calculate the number of boxes of a similar size. So you see here, this one 1, this one 2, right? So your scale factor will be image, the length of the image over the length of the object. 2/1, which is equals to 2. Okay, so you need to write down, this is an enlargement. Scale factor 2. And then center 0, 7. Okay? You all see here, right? Got 3 marks means you need 3 points. Okay, next one. This one also 3 marks. Triangle A onto triangle C. Okay, A to C, what is the transformation? Okay, you should know. This one, you see, it rotated, right? Okay, so you will write here, rotation. Okay, what direction is this? Okay, what's the direction here? Like that. Means 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, we write down these two things first. rotation 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, for this center, normally will be the hardest one, I would say, for most of y'all. If in exam really you cannot do, this one y'all just simply guess a value. Don't spend so much time on this one. Okay, because for that 1 mark, you at least get this rotation at 90 degree clockwise. Okay, actually the easy way to do is y'all use tracing paper. You can ask for a tracing paper in exam to do this question. Okay, how to do this? Okay, I can't really explain using the tracing paper method, but the center will be at over here. Okay, over here. This is the center. 3, 1. Okay, how to actually do? If you have to use your pencil or your pen, you draw out this shape on the tracing paper, then you move around your tracing paper, then you rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, you see where can you match, which of these box can you match to over here. I just explain here. You have to try and error. Okay, to find your center, you have to try and error if you use tracing paper method. Okay, this is the first method. Okay, the second method, right, is a bit more tedious. Okay, you all write down the steps for this one. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is you find perpendicular bisector. Okay, find perpendicular bisector for two similar points. Okay, my over here is a bit harder to explain because here is a bit hard to see. Okay, I'll erase this one here first. Okay, you all see here. Okay, two similar points means, okay, let's just take this and this. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a perpendicular bisector. You all know what's a perpendicular bisector? Right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. Okay, this one, okay, what you do, you measure the length of this, you divide the line by 2.
I'm asking again, beta.
Okay, you divide it by 2. Then you draw a line that is perpendicular. Perpendicular means 90 degrees, like that. Okay, so your line will be something like this. Okay, but you need to go measure it. So you use your ruler to measure. You split this blue color line into 2. So you see what I'm going to do? Let's say I magically come out the ruler. Please don't unmute yourself. Okay, so you'll see here, we are going to measure this like that. Okay, so you see, if you take the ruler, because you print it out, then y'all can see it. Okay, you see here, my length is how much? 7.9, right? Okay, 7.9, you divide it by 2, you get 3.95. Okay, you get 3.95. So at 3.95, you are going to draw a perpendicular line like that. Perpendicular line means 90 degrees. Okay, like that. Then you extend all the way. You need to draw very accurately this side. Okay, then you repeat this for another point. Okay, so let's just say we take another this point. Okay, this point and this point. Okay, this point and this point. You do the same thing again. Draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, so you measure the length. Okay, you see here the length between the 2 points is how much? Okay, you need to measure to the dot. Okay, this one is 6.0. So 3.0, where's 3.0? Over here. Okay, at 3.0 here, the length, I'm going to draw a perpendicular line to here. Okay, to the blue color line. Then where they meet each other, this will be the center. Got it? Okay. Everyone got it? Okay, okay, this one you all print out the paper and try it. Okay, print out the paper and try it. Okay, so this one center will be 3, 1. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 12a. Oh, your diagram shrink already. Yeah. So sometimes if you're printing not so accurate, this one a bit hard to measure. So you just, for transformation type of question, need to print accurately. Okay, next one. Congruency. Okay, this is a question on congruency. Okay, what's congruency? You all have to know all these terms first. SAS, RHS, SSS, and ASA. Okay, do you all know what these alphabets mean? Okay, we need to know S refers to side, A refers to angle. Okay, RHS means you got a right angle, hypotenuse, okay, hypotenuse, and then a side. Okay, congruency means a shape is not similar. It is the exact same shape and size. Similar means you can have the same shape but different size. Okay, so you need to differentiate between the two terms, congruent and similar. Okay, so how do you do this? You have to see what is given to you. How can we assure, or how can we prove based on whatever that's given to us that AOB is equals to COB? Okay, we know that this and this is the same. We know that this and this is the same also, right? Because both are radius. And then OB, both of them share the similar one. So this is also the same. Okay, so that means, right, we can prove that all three sides are the same. Therefore, the congruency criterion is equals to side, side, side. Okay, we don't know anything about the angles. They didn't tell us anything about angles, so we cannot assume anything about the angles. But we know about the side. Okay, question B. This is on circle theorem. Angle QSR. Okay, let's find what is QSR. Okay, QSR and the angle of this will be the same. This is the angle alternate segment angle. Okay, so this, okay, if y'all cannot see, this is a tangent with a triangle inside. Okay, a tangent and a triangle inside. This will be 42 degrees also. Okay, this is called alternate segment. PQS. Okay, what do you know about PQS? This one, alternate angle. Okay, maybe I just write. Yeah, y'all can write down the reason, just in case. Okay, this one is alternate angle. Okay, angle POS. Okay, this one is also 42 degrees. POS is where? POS. Sorry, 42 is here. Okay, what's the angle of POS? Look here, this and this. POS, you relate with PQS, is actually angle at center is 2 times the angle at the circumference. Can see or not? Okay, because both of them are from the same segment. Okay, so this one we will just take 42 multiplied by 2. Okay, this one is angle at center is 2 times the angle at the circumference. Question 13. Anya invests 6,000 in an account that pays compound interest at a rate of R% per year. At the end of 8 years, the account has earned 621.70 in interest. Calculate the value of R. Okay, number one, you all need to memorize what is compound interest formula first. Okay, all got it in your head already? Compound interest and simple interest. Okay, for those who don't know this, please memorize by the end of today. A is equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay? Your A here is your total final amount. Okay? Final amount. Okay, so in this case, your final amount will be 6,000, not just a 6217. You need to take 6,000 plus 621.70. Okay, so your here will be 6621.7. This is your A. Okay, your T is your time, which is 8. Then your P is your principal. Principal means your original value, which is equals to 6,000. Okay, so we're going to substitute this ATP into it. So you get here 6621.70 equals to 6,000 1 plus R over 100 to the power of 8. Okay, you sub in one value, whole thing wrong already. Okay, so just be extra careful and you need to be clear on what is what. Okay, don't substitute A is equals to 621.7. That one is for simple interest. Simple interest, the value that you calculate, right, is just the interest only. IQR over 100. What is IQR? Simple interest, what's the acronym that I taught you all? Yes, IQR stands for interquartile range. PRT over 100. Okay, pretty rate thing. Remember the acronym? Pretty rate thing. Dylan, what the teacher just said? Where got 621.7? This is your total amount. I just said this one is where, okay, this is where students normally make the mistake. For compound interest, you have to take the total amount. Got it or not? Don't just take the interest. Okay, everyone clear? This one? Okay. Rearrange the entire equation. So what we're going to do here, 6621.70 divided by 6,000. Then you have to 8 root it, right? Okay, everyone know to calculate this into your calculator. Okay, we write this down first. Okay, this one type in your calculator first. Put 8 root, you press shift, then you press the x to the power of something. Okay, for those who are using old calculator, please go use this one. Okay, this one can help you all in your exam. You'll get 1.0124 equals to 1 plus R over 100. Okay, 1.0124 minus 1 equals to R over 100. This one will be 0.0124 times 100 equals to R. So your final answer you'll get is 1.24. Interest, time, and rate. Where got interest, time, and rate? P is principal. P, interest doesn't start with the alphabet. P, right? Principal. Principal means your original amount. Okay, principal. Ori value. Rate. Interest rate. Time. Okay, these two formula, every single paper already, I've told y'all have to memorize it over and over again already. Okay, because 100% will have one question. Okay, whether it's simple interest or compound interest. Okay, 101%. Okay, question 14. y is directly proportional to the square of x plus 3 when x equals to 2, y equals to 5. Okay, find y when x equals to 1. This is a proportional type of question. How to do proportional? Number one, you have to find what is your k value. Okay, so we write down the proportional symbol first. They say to the square of x plus 3. So x plus 3 squared. Okay, you step one, you always have to remember, you want to find what is k first. K, it means your constant of proportion. They won't ask you to find, but you need to find it. Then you sub in y equals to 5 and x equals to 2. Okay, so 5 equals to k, 2 plus 3 squared. Okay, then this one you get 25k. K is equals to 1 over 5. Okay, so the relationship between y and x is y is equals to 1 over 5 x plus 3 squared. Can. 0.2 also can. Okay, then after that, you sub in x equals to 1. Okay, so here you get 2 plus 3 squared. Okay, you either put it in decimal or fraction also is acceptable, as long as the same value, okay? Because they never ask you to put in a specific form. Question 15. A bag contains 5 green buttons, 2 blue buttons, and 6 white buttons. Maya takes 2 buttons at random from the bag without replacement, okay? So this is a without replacement type of probability question. Okay, you have to think, when I put my hand inside, I take out that item, I look at it, I record. Am I going to put the item back inside the bag? Okay, no. When without replacement means I take out the item, I put it outside the bag. Okay, how would it affect it? Your total item inside the bag will be less 1 already. Okay, gotta keep this in mind. Okay, so how do I calculate this? Calculate the probability that one button is green and the other button is not green. Okay, so that means I need to calculate one when I take is green, then the other one is not green. Okay, then the question to ask, the order, can I take not green, then only green? Okay, can I take not green, then only green? Can also, right? Okay, the other way around also can, because they never say that I have to take green first, then only not green, right? Okay, so we need to consider for both of it, you just multiply it by 2. Okay, so how do we do this? You find what is your probability of getting green first. Probability of getting green is, okay, wait, we just write number of green is 5. Number of not green, right? Okay, not green, you have 8. Okay, how do I calculate this? And then my total, I will have 13. Okay, you have to know that your first one can be green, then not green. Then after that, your second time, you can just take not green, then green. Okay? Okay, wait. Green, 5 over 13 times 8 over 12. This one, 8 over 13 times 5 over 12. In fact, you can just multiply it by 2. The value will be the same one. You get 20 over 39. Okay, Sebastian asks, if the questions say green and then not green, that means green first, right? Because of the then word or no difference. If got the word then the second one, then the second one, then you have to only consider this one. This one they never say, they just say and the other. Okay, it's just one word difference only. Got it? Okay, if they say the first one is green and then the second one is not green, we only take this calculation here. Then you don't go and multiply it by 2. In this case, they never say. They just say one of it is green, then the other one is not green. Answer your question? Okay, next one. Question 16. Find the magnitude of the vector -4, 5. Okay, we need to know formula of vector is just square root x squared plus y squared. This one, -4 squared plus 5 squared. Okay, you'll get 6.40. Later, your copy back. Don't keep asking me, go back first. Okay, I need to finish up this paper. Okay, question B. The diagram shows a triangle OAC. A is the midpoint of the straight line OB. Okay, this is a vector question. So OB here, or AB will be equals to X also. Okay, OA is X, OC is Y. Find CB. Okay, how can I go from C to B? I can go from here, then go to here. Okay, so CB can be CO plus OB. Okay, what is CO? CO, you have to go the negative direction, so it'll be -y plus 2x. Okay, or you want to write it as 2x minus y also can. Okay, question 17. Simplify 81x 12 bracket 3/4. Okay, this one also almost every paper got. They always test you on indices. Don't forget that every single term inside needs to be power. Okay, multiply the power. So x 12 times 3/4. Okay, just type this in calculator. 27x power 9. Okay, next one. Okay, question 18. This is a question on bearings. Okay, bearings means you need to know your angles. You also need to know trigo. Okay, trigonometry. Trigonometry got SOHCAHTOA. I just quickly write SOHCAHTOA. Got sine rule. Got cos rule. Okay. Last week we went through this one, right? Okay, the topical past year question. Okay, question 18. The diagram shows the position of the 3 towns U, V, and W. U is due west of V. Okay, so this is horizontal. UVW is 125 degrees. Okay, over here is 125. Let's plot this out first. Okay, calculate the bearing of U from W. Okay, as mentioned to you all, right, when we do bearing, we always need to determine where is the starting point first. Okay, U or W is the starting point. Okay, U or W is the starting point. W, right? Because they say U from W. So we need to know that this is the start. Okay, so where is the bearing that we want to find? Here to here. Okay, bearing is measured from north, go clockwise direction until U like that. Everyone got it? Okay, so that means, right, I need to find this whole angle here. Okay, how to find the angle? Okay, number one, we find what is this angle here first. Sine, we use a sine rule. Okay, we want to find angle UWV. We're going to use sine rule. Sine UWV over 27.3 equals to sine 125 over 62.4. Sine UWV, okay, this one you just multiply it, you will get 0.3584. Okay, angle UWV, this one will be inverse 0.3584. You all will get 21 degrees. Okay, so here is 21 degrees. Okay, then the next angle that you want to find, okay, what I can use, I can split it like this. Okay, because I know here is 180 degrees, then plus this angle, then plus 21 degrees. Now I want to find what is this angle here. Okay, let's call this angle A. How to find angle A? Okay, this is what you can do. You see here, right? They give you this 125 degrees. I can split here to 90 degrees. Then I can use this as an alternate angle. Okay, can see the pattern of the alternate angle? Like that. Okay, so here is actually equals to A also. Okay, how to find A? A will be 125 minus 90 degrees. So which is 35 degrees. Okay, so your bearing here is 180 plus 35 plus 21. Okay, so bearing equals to 180 plus 35 plus 21. Okay, if you got different methods to do also, it's okay, right? Okay, but this time I use this alternate angle method lah. Okay, so you get 236. Why 125 minus 90? Here is 90. Okay, I split this angle. I put a north. Why I put a north? Because you see here, I want to make it parallel to each other. Can see it now? Okay, this part here is 90 degrees. Okay, next one. Sine, cos, tangent graph, you all need to know inside out. Okay, sine, cos, tangent are just the basic one. Okay, it's not like math where they will ask you until very deep. You just need to know the basic one. If you don't know the basic one, you at least need to know how to use your calculator to find. Okay, do you all know how to use calculator to find? Okay, I teach you all. If you want to find for cos, if you forgot how the cos graph look like, you use in intervals of 90 degrees. So 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. You need to know this one first. Okay, intervals of 90 degrees. Okay, then what you got to do is you put in like this your y value 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. You type in cos 0, cos 90, cos 180, cos 270, and then until cos 360. Okay, your value you should get is 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1. Okay, then you go and plot it out. 1, 0, negative 1, 0, 1. Then your graph will look like this. It's a U shape. Okay, you need to know sine, cos, and tangent graph. If you don't know, please go and revise back your trigo. Okay, question B, solve the equation 5 cos x plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, I'll use the ASTC method. If you don't know this one, you also can go and watch back on the lesson. Cos x equals to negative 3 over 5. The first one is we are going to use find the base angle. Okay, you are going to ignore the negative symbol first. So you get 3 over 5, shift cos 3 over 5. Your base angle you get is 53.1 degrees. Okay, then what you're going to do is we are going to put it in the quadrant, ASTC quadrant. Now my cos is negative. Okay, my cos value is negative. Where is negative? Here and here. Okay, ASTC. Okay, how to find my angle? This one, my angle will be 180 minus alpha. Here, my angle will be 180 plus alpha. Okay, you all have to memorize this one. Okay, then we find out x is 180 minus 53.1 degrees. X is 180 plus 53.1 degrees. Okay, just go calculate this. You'll get 126.9 degrees. And then this one, 233.1 degrees. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one, next two is actually what I want to go through with you all today also. Okay, who here not too clear on differentiation? Okay, differentiation for your mathematics. All clear? Or have no idea how to do differentiation at all? Okay, just say me. Just say me. Differentiation. Are you all clear? Okay, clear, clear. Okay, not clear. Not clear. Okay, just tell me, because teacher is here to help you all. Okay, you, okay, not clear, clear. Okay, teacher will go through, later once we finish up this question here, these last two questions, we'll go through the differentiation question first. Okay, question 20 here. This one you just sub in the value, you should get 0.75 and then negative 1.25. Okay, what want y'all do? Put in all the values. So here, negative 1, 4, negative 0.5, 0.75. Okay, where's 0.75? About here. 0, negative 1, 0.5, negative 1.25. Okay, 1, 0, then 1.5, 2.75. Okay, join this whole thing together. Oops, let's use another color. Okay, you should get a U shape because this is a quadratic equation. Okay, this one here is a quadratic equation. Okay, this question here, right, is very common either in paper 2 or paper 4. They will say, by drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation 3x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals to 0. Whenever they ask you for graph type of question, they will always ask you to solve this one after you finish drawing the graph. Okay, so how to do this? You look at the equation that you draw just now. 3x squared minus 2x minus 1. Okay, the method is like this that you all have to remember. You write down over here first the question that they want you to solve. 3x squared minus 4x minus 2 equals to 0. Okay, your goal, right, is your left-hand side, make it to equation of graph drawn. Okay, that means whatever they ask you to draw on top first. You all see the equation, right? What is it? They ask you to draw 3x squared minus 2x minus 1, right? So how do you change this equation to 3x squared minus 2x minus 1? That's the first question to ask. Okay, so what you can do is you will add 2x and add 1. Because my minus 4x, I want to make it to minus 2x, so I need to plus 2x. My minus 2, I want to make it to minus 1, so I plus 1. Got it? Okay, so if you put it on the left-hand side, your right-hand side, you also need to put the same things. Because it's an equation, you need to balance it. Okay? Then you see here, my equation will become what? 3x squared minus 2x minus 1 equals to, sorry, this one, there's no minus. This is 2x plus 1. Can you all see here? This is my left-hand side needs to be the equation of the graph that was drawn. You just need to remember this step. Okay, you can do plus or minus. Normally, it's either plus or minus a value. Right? Then what you need to understand is that this is actually a simultaneous equation. Now you need to sketch the equation of the right-hand side. The equation of the right-hand side will always be a straight line. Now you need to sketch y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay, which is this part here. Yeah, highlight it. Okay, so how do I sketch y equals to 2x plus 1? You just take any 2 points. Normally, I will just do find x-intercept, y-intercept. Okay, I don't... okay, I just calculate this. So when x equals to 0, y will be equals to 1. When y equals to 0, x will be equals to negative 0.5. Okay, so we are going to plot to intersect these 2 points. Okay, why do I take x-intercept, y-intercept to draw a straight line equation? It's the easiest to count. Okay, I just substitute 0 can already. Okay, so now here, we're going to use the pink color to draw this straight line equation. 0, 1. Okay, so 0, 1, which is here, and 0, negative 0.50. Okay, I am gonna join these two together. Join these 2 points together. This will be y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay, you have to show clearly. You're not supposed to solve it manually. You're not supposed to use a calculator also. You need to show every single step like that by drawing a suitable straight line. Okay, then the last step is you find point of intersection. Okay, between the two graphs. So where did they intersect? Okay, you base it on your graph. Normally, they'll give you a range of answer that's acceptable. So mine is over here. Okay, normally I will cheat a bit. You move it a little bit. So you see mine here is negative 0.4. Okay. So my answer here is negative 0.4. Okay, I will send this to y'all and I will upload it on Thinkific also. So if y'all don't know anything, later y'all watch back again. If still not clear, ask in the group. Okay, teacher will help y'all with it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to the last one. A curve has equation y equals to x cubed minus 12x. Find the gradient of the curve at the point 1, negative 11. Okay, how to find gradient of the curve if they give you a curve? Okay, gradient, we need to know gradient of the curve is dy over dx. Team become master already, right? Okay, dy over dx. dy over dx is also known as gradient function. Okay, so you differentiate this 3x squared minus 12. Okay, who don't know how to differentiate? Okay, teacher will teach you all in 5 minutes time. Okay. After you find this dy over dx, that means this is the equation that represents the gradient on any point on the curve. Okay, it's a gradient function. Then what you're going to do is you're going to substitute the x value into the gradient. So dy over sub here, which is 3, 1 square minus 12, you'll get negative 9. Okay, you cannot use y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This one is not finding from gradient of a straight line equation. You are now finding from gradient of a curve. Whenever you see gradient of a curve, you have to remember the step to do it is to find dy over dx. Okay, find the coordinates of the turning points of the curve. Okay, what is turning points? Whenever you see this keyword here, you have to remember dy over dx is equals to 0. Okay, yes, turning point is also maximum, minimum point, but to calculate the value of it is dy over dx equals to 0. Okay, remember this formula. Okay, we already calculate what's the dy over dx, which is 3x squared minus 12. We put equals to 0. Solve for this one. Equals to 12. X squared is equals to 4. X is equals to plus minus square root 4. Okay, so you got two answers, which is x is equals to 2 and x is equals to negative 2. So go and find the y value for both of these. Y equals to negative 2 cubed minus 12 minus 2. This one y is equals to 16. And here y equals to 2 cubed minus 12 times 2. Y equals to negative 16. So you get here negative 2, 16, then 2, negative 16. Okay, congratulations. All right, for those who do already, okay, I want you all to mark it and see roughly how many marks you all get out of 70. 1 negative 11 is not the turning point, it's just a point. This is not a turning point. This is just a random point on the curve. They never say turning point also. Turning point, the formula is always dy over dx equals to 0. Okay, so if let's say you got a curve like that, turning point is here. The 1 negative 11 is just some random point on the curve. Why I use 1? I'm finding the gradient. When you sub in the gradient here, there's no y value. There's only x value inside. You will never sub in y1. Okay, you see, it's always dy over dx, then something in terms of x, right? There's no y inside. Okay, okay, we will go through it, okay, in the next half an hour. Okay, so mark it. Okay, all good? Okay, I will send this paper to y'all, just in case y'all miss out anything. Okay, later on, y'all can watch back the lesson also. Okay, so congratulations, y'all have completed this very first paper, which is 058021 MJ 2023.